Alright, so we're going to be taking a look at Valakut in Historic today. I played a lot of Valakut, so I didn't think I would be playing Valakut again so soon. But in the recent championship, Lewis brought a Valakut deck that did very well, beating out a lot of decks such as Orja Blink, John Goyf, Boggles, Azorius High Noon, and it's also playing quite a lot of cards that I actually haven't tested in a Valakut deck, such as Song of Seasons and Ren and 6. These two actually go well together. In Historic, Ren and 6 actually doesn't really have that many targets because we don't really have any fetch lands, but along with Prismatic Vistas, Fabled Passage, and if you also count the Song of Seasons as well, this card is a great card to actually fill up the graveyard for the I Still Explore, Ren and 6, and also ramping at the same time. So it's a great card that I actually haven't tested before, so this should be a lot of fun. Alright, we see on Exploration turn 1. I don't know if I like another forest actually. That's a lot of mana dorks. A lot of mana dorks right now. Seek a mountain, forest, and a non-land, put them on the battlefield, and put one of them into the graveyard. So I could go for Gate. I think I'll go for the Gate here. Oh my god, Scape Shift was actually on top. No. Oh, it's just a mono green devotion. Oh no. This is looking kind of bad because until we drew the One Ring. I mean, they actually have so much mana next turn, actually. We need to find a Scape Shift, like, right now. If a permanent entering the causes... Oh, that actually does stop our Valakut, huh? So we just lose. Pretty bad matchup if they're playing that. It also has 7 toughness, so we can't really kill it, I assume. So we have to win the game before that comes out. Yeah, pretty bad matchup, I would say. Funny enough, we actually would have gotten a Scape Shift if we didn't shuffle our deck. Now that's a bit unfortunate. Okay, this time around we have a Scape Shift. Just a matter of getting to 7 mana here. Exploration. Then we'll go Song of Seasons. Kind of a boring first game, first match, right? Like, Mono Green Devotion, that doesn't really interact with us. We also don't interact with our opponent here. So... yeah. Pyroclasm? Probably not. So next turn we just kind of win. Oh, we just Giga win actually. No. I almost made a mistake. Does it put it onto the battlefield tapped? Onto the battlefield and put one of them into your graveyard. Okay, it doesn't come in tapped. Boom. All right. I mean, that was pretty fast. Whoa. Almost made a mistake. Yeah, almost made a mistake. Maybe we want more vibrance to interact with the opponent's like creatures. Potentially. I can kind of see that. One Ring actually might be really bad against them, thinking about it. They have Karn, right? So One Ring's probably not great against my opponent. That's actually kind of bad because One Ring is like pretty important to getting to our combo pieces. But thinking about it, Karn just kind of stops the One Ring anyway, so. Yeah, we are actually pretty lucky with exploration though. I will say. Also, Ren plus getting rid of this, potentially? Perhaps? That's kind of bad though. I can't stop that. What to do? If I get double untap lane, I can actually play the Ren here. Nice. Okay, so we get rid of opponent's Noble Hierarch. Might be pretty important. Oh no. So they have 5 mana here. Into another Trailblazer. Although I do have a Dryad into a Volcano. Can we actually kill them? Dryad. Volcano. So I've already played one land, but I can only get back one land. Okay, never mind, I can't kill them. But it's a Prismatic Vista though. So I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is 6 triggers? That's not enough. This is a pretty good turn though. And then they're just dead next turn. Nice. We got through it. Got through it. Renin 6 is actually kind of sick in this deck. Alright, GG's. Greenland? If I just get Greenland, this hand is actually kind of insane. But I think we mulligan this one. Alright, so Far 6 stays. Dryad stays. I think One Ring can go because we have a Ice Tailed Explorer plus one of these, right? Reanimator, perhaps. Mother of Brune. Okay, we have a Hardened Academic combo deck. I'm not actually sure what kind of combo deck they're playing. We'll see though. Ketramos? Okay, next turn we can potentially win. Fragment Reality though. That makes me sad. Can I still win? I can only play two lands next turn. I played this, I get land. I can't play the Scape Shift. We are a bit short, unfortunately. Okay, so they get to draw... They get to put a counter on this Hardened Academic every single turn now. Pretty cool. And draw a card. So we are on a clock. We draw land. Let's see if we can find a Valakut here. No Valakuts. Alright, unfortunately, no Valakuts to be seen, but if we don't die here, we're gonna be able to win next turn. Also, if their removal of choice is a Fragment Reality, I might be able to get a Dryad off of this Ice Tailed Explorer as well. We'll see about that. Okay. So 6, 10. I'm getting hit for 10 damage. No! Lightning axe. So close. Oh my god. I mean, that was like the slowest Valakut I've ever seen. Yeah, that was incredibly slow. Maybe try something like so. Another very, very slow hand. But I'm gonna keep it. We're going first. Hopefully we draw something nice. Emperor Bones. Well, we do have a 1 ring to stall into escape shift. So we're gonna be taking a lot of damage here. But if they don't have a removal spell for this Dryad, we're in a good spot. Let's just hope that's the case here. Oh, wow. Hold up. Am I dead? 12. I think I'm dead. 12, 14, 19. 2 damage trample, so I'm dead. Wow. I guess I have to mulligan to Wow, that's pretty crazy. Alright, we got Kami plus Renin 6. To get back, what's this card? So, Prismatic Vista, Kami, looks pretty good. Or we can go Song of Season as well. Okay, so this is a combo deck with the double Pinnacle Emissary. Oh, looks like we're not gonna be able to play Renin 6 then. Okay. So we already got a 1 Valakut. Put it onto the battlefield and put the other one into the graveyard. We do actually have this card called Boseiju, which can get rid of an artifact. Unless we get like a ramp card, I think it's gonna be a little bit too slow. Yeah, looks like it's gonna be a little bit too slow here. I guess we ramped like twice this game, but we did go second, so it's a little bit slow at the moment. And I believe we probably die next turn. Unless we get like an exploration into a scape shift. I think that's like the only way.
Perhaps there are more useful texts.
So they're leaving up a land. Okay, so they have a counter spell. I'm not gonna be able to play this right. I'd assume this one probably gets countered here. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They actually don't have lethal. Wow, that actually sticks. Interesting. Exploration? Do we want that? Maybe we do. So we actually have a potential of winning. Pinnacle Emissary comes out. I can actually pay for the cost, right? I mean, I think we just go for it. We can pay for Mystical Dispute. Metallic Rebuke. Opponent's drawing. Wow. We actually won. Exactly 18 damage. All right. Vibrance. Actually, Force of Vigor. Why does it play Vexing Bubble? They have Tormod's Crypt. Plus, I guess Vexing Bauble could be interesting, actually. It does hurt our own Force of Vigor, though. Maybe like one Dryad. think Ren and 6 is gonna be pretty bad. I'm gonna keep this one. I don't really like it, but opponent took a mulligan. Huh. I thought for sure I played this card because I was hovering over it, but then Stomping Ground came out. Interesting. Okay, opponent kept the one lander. We love that. A mountain. No, thank you. I have a lot of mana. Pinnacle Emissary. I feel very sick not playing the Vexing Bauble. Yeah, I feel very sick not playing the Vexing Bauble there. Right, Dom Monitor. So Valakut top deck is really good. Oh, Gallic Blast, okay. There it is. Scape Shift. Actually, I can't even Scape Shift next turn, thinking about it. I need my opponent to be at 18, but I can't really do that, right? Ooh, a Force of Vigor. So currently, I think I Force of Vigor now because they can't actually. Yeah, I think I Force of Vigor now because they don't have a Metallic Rebuke mana. And then we Scape Shift. Pinnacle Emissary. Into Kappa Cannoneer. But they don't have the mana to counter. So they are dead. Oops. That actually might have been a mistake. Opponent didn't pass the turn fully. Alright, GG's. Man, this deck is good. Exploration. I actually kind of hate this hand, but I hope I draw land. Like, just land. Only give me lands. Oh. That is a Glaive Cover Scout. Interesting. So we got a Boggles player. Gotta get this One Ring down as fast as possible. Can I get an untap land? No. Let's say I go Farseek this turn. Nah, I think playing the One Ring next turn is probably gonna be pretty important. And now we need to top deck an untap land so we can draw with the One Ring. Lightpaw. Oh. So getting an untapped land is gonna be more important than ever. Nice. So now we're gonna need some escape shift. Boseiju is actually a pretty good draw. It is actually a pretty good draw here. More One Rings. I could also take the damage from the One Ring. Oh no, they're just going to take away the One Ring here. That kind of sucks. So I need to top deck. Escape shift. And a land. We need a lot of stuff, actually. No, actually, escape shift would be the best, right? Because I still have this card. Right. Oh, we got another One Ring, actually. I think I hold on to this Boseiju. I actually think we might win the game. Because we just got a bunch of One Rings together. So here we go Mountain. So we got 4. Get back a land with the Ren and 6. Oh no, but I'm gonna give them life if I give them a valid target with the Ren and 6. So maybe Song of Season. So put that underneath. So we have 5. Play another 1 ring. And I think I keep the one with the 2 counters on it. And play this. Deal 2 damage. We only care about mountains at the moment. Draw a card. Deal damage. And opponent's dead. Wow. Just absolutely destroying a Boggles deck by just chaining 1 rings together. So Lithomantic Barrage is pretty good, but it also might be dead at the same time. I don't think I overboard. Just go with these. I could potentially have a Pyroclasm, but it's only gonna be good early. So I think we just go with this. Okay, we see an Exploration. We see a Farseek, Song of Seasons. Excellent. So we are gonna be ramping a lot. Multi 5, good for me. Ooh, Dryad. I don't think we play this Exploration. It's a Fable. Oh. Okay, we got a win con. Okay, GG's. Alright, we got a Exploration. Wonderful. Love to see it. I'll go into Fable. A Swamp. No, my Dryad. I don't think I can play another Fable. Yeah, I didn't think so. Ghost Quarter. A frickin' Ghost Quarter. Oh, just... You know what? Just get another one. A mountain. No, one ring. Okay, we have a lot of lands. Still no Valakits though. Yeah, still no Valakits. Wow. I don't actually have anything in our hand. Why did my opponent surrender? I mean, I just have million lands with nothing to do. Interesting. Force of Vigor? Opponent could be playing a Leyline of Sanctity. It seems like a lot of people are potentially like sideboarding Leyline of Sanctity in the sideboard. Okay, turn 2, Renin 6 could go pretty hard if it doesn't get discarded. Okay, goodbye Renin 6. It was nice knowing you. Alright, we need a land. Wonderful. Okay, we need another land? Oh, wow. Interesting. Opposition agent. So this is a combo deck with the opposition agent. I see. So we're gonna bring more removal spells. If that's gonna be the case. Let's get rid of one copy of Escape Shift in this matchup. It's too dangerous against the Flash opposition agent. Okay, so this time around we have Renin 6 plus a Farseek. I don't think I can keep that. It's tasty. It's certainly tasty. But... oh, we got it anyways. Land we keep. So this is not a search effect, right? Whenever this card attacks, reveal the top card of your library and then put it into your hand. You lose life equal to that card's mana value if this creature isn't settled. Otherwise, each opponent loses that much life. Interesting card. I could hold on to this for Dryad next turn. I think I should. Since I can already play 2 lands if I draw one anyway, so... I think this works. So, they might be trying the same thing here. Unfortunately, I actually can't stop what's happening, right? Interesting. That also lands. So opposition agent, but I do already have Dryad, and I already have 6 mountains. So this is gonna be their entire play. But we already have a 1 ring down. Okay, we got another Dryad. They can do the same thing with the Field of Ruin. Get a little bit cheeky. So we did board in 3 Vibrances for this opposition agent. And of course, top deck Valakut is going to be also pretty good. License hers. And that's going to be opponent's turn. Definitely not bad. Okay, we got Ren and 6. A Force of Vigor. I think I'm just going to play I Still Explore. Probably just Stomping Ground Shock into Renin 6. Oh, okay, they're dead. And we have a Prismatic Vista, so... Right, GG's. Economy seems incredibly difficult. Alright, so we took a look at Valakut today. I think this deck is actually, like, really, really good. I mean, it makes sense because they got pretty far with this deck in the championship. I actually really like the deck. The only change I made is that I play 1 more copy of Dryad instead of 1 more copy of I Still Explore. But either way, I think it's okay, whatever you play here. I just like the consistency where, like, even if I'm not comboing with the Scape Shift, I just like the fact that, like, if you have a Dryad, right, even if you have a bunch of, like, forests, like Boseiju, Blast Zone, or, like, Prismatic Vista, and you just have a Valakut on turn 4, like, you can still deal a lot of damage with this card, so I actually prefer having more copies of Dryad to be a little bit more consistent. It's gonna be up to you whether or not you play 4 copies of I Still Explore or 3 copies of Dryad. The things I liked, the Renin 6 was actually kind of cool because unlike the version that I played, the Renin 6, this deck has a lot of fetch lands. We have 4 copies of Prismatic Vista. We also have things like Fabled, and you also have things like Song of Seasons where you can, discard one of your lands into the graveyard. So it actually has some pretty good synergies with the Renin 6, despite historic format not having a fetch land. So that's also really cool as well. Really not much to say. It's a great deck. I think it has a pretty good sideboard versus a lot of decks at the moment. Got creature decks, Phoenixes, defense grid against counter spells, Vexing Bubble versus potentially Affinity, Lithomantic Barrage versus like an Aura, and you got Vibrance against like other creatures, or if they bring something like a land hate, such as this card, Alpine Moon, you can even, bring Vibrances so that you can reliably tutor for Boseiju. So that's something it can do. And then you have Meltdown against Affinity as well. So you got quite a lot of cards. Actually, thinking about it, I didn't see the Meltdown versus the Affinity matchup, but we still won anyways. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, great deck. I didn't think I would be playing Valakut again, but there's quite a lot of cards that are brand new to the deck that I haven't checked out before. So yeah, Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye bye.